Today I'm going to talk to you about how to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Now, it's an important topic for many, and the tips and strategies that I'm going to share with you today are quite simple, and there is no rocket science behind it. But many a times we fail to even think of these just because of the basic nature of what these strategies are. So, let's get started. First of all, set your goals. I know it sounds really basic, but it's really important to set a goal. You'd be surprised to know how many of us don't even know what wealth means to us. Is that number 1 crore, 5 crores, 10 crores, whatever your number may be, but set your goal. It is important that you know what wealth will set you free financially. Right? So, set your goals. Number 2, create a budget and stick to it. It's a two-parter. It's easy for people to create a budget. Us Indians are not very good at creating a budget to begin with, right? And I'm talking about household budget, obviously. But even if we do, it's difficult to stick to it. Now remember that your spending habits will largely also decide how you build your wealth, right? So create a budget, stick to it is strategy number 2. Very simple, but very difficult to follow. Now the third strategy is start investing. Investing for the long term. Don't get into trading and options. I mean, of course, if you're good at it, you could, and that's great. But investing, slightly different from trading. Investing for the long term, where you put your money in, I don't know, maybe some stocks or mutual funds and keep them there for a long time. Over a period of time, this will start to build. Now, it's a slow process, but it's a process nevertheless. It's a long process, but it will ensure that it helps you stay at the same level financially. So, remember, invest and start doing that right away. The fourth one is find a way to increase your earning potential. Again, a simple, straightforward thing, but difficult to do. How could you do that? There are multiple ways, and you can find all of that on the internet. Some of the things that you can do is find out multiple income streams, right? So try and ensure that you have multiple income streams apart from your regular job. The other thing could be that you learn a high paying skill that gets you a job with a very high CTC or a package. So that could be your goal, depending on where you are in your career. You could even start a business, bootstrap a business, so you don't need an investment. I know it's a small or slow way to get rich, but again, if you were to make it, it will make sure that you will be financially independent. So these are different ways to increase your earning potential, but figure out a way to increase how much money you earn every month. And the last and final thing, which I think is the most important, is to enjoy the journey, right? Now, many a times we get too hung up on our goal and what we want to achieve. There will be days that we will make good progress towards it, but then there will also be days where it will seem like we're not making any progress and we're losing. And that's totally fine because there will be ups and downs. But remember to enjoy the journey. If you're building your wealth starting from scratch, then remember that if you've started from zero and you want to go to crores of rupees, you should be celebrating every few hundred and thousands as well. Don't get too hung up on just the final goal. Of course, that's what you want to achieve, but enjoy the journey, which is, I think, the most important. Because if you're doing that, it will ensure that you can continue on that journey, successfully. So these are the 5 strategies, according to me, that will help you build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Now, it's not easy. It will require a lot of hard work and it will require some time. I keep saying that in my videos. Give yourself 5 to 10 years. Work really hard for 5 to 10 years and build enough wealth, so much so that for the rest of your life, you wouldn't need to work anymore. With that, as I say, race only against yourself because you will always win. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.